When someone causes intentional harm and continues their life without a visible setback, the betrayal often feels like it's spreading unseen. Our biology looks for a scoreboard. We crave a recognizable reaction to balance the scale and validate the pain we carry. This makes the silence of the universe feel like an endorsement of the wrongdoer. While we wait for a sign of trouble, their life appears to move forward without friction. Justice follows a methodical timeline, often starting in the background long before any external impact becomes visible. By looking past the need for an immediate response, we can observe the specific mechanisms of consequence that have already begun to move. Consequence begins with the psychological friction of a hidden choice. A person can mask their actions from their peers, but the mind struggles to reconcile deceit with a stable self-image. Historical accounts of King Saul show this internal erosion. Despite retaining his crown and his court, his hidden failures manifested as irrational paranoia and a loss of personal confidence. This internal distress often shows up as defensiveness or hollow excuses. Even without a public confession, the constant effort of maintaining a facade creates a private, restless burden. Eventually, internal instability affects the external reality. The biblical concept of sowing and reaping describes a natural law. The quality of the seed determines the health of the harvest. Manipulative plans rely on an unstable foundation. Requiring ongoing deceit, they are structurally prone to collapse. When Joseph's brothers conspired against him, their plot forced them into disgrace, trapped by the outcome of their own design. Society also functions as a slow-moving filter. When character flaws become consistent patterns, professional networks fray, and trust is replaced by skepticism. The natural laws of cause and effect provide the necessary weight. Corrupt systems eventually fail because they lack the integrity to support their own growth. There is a distinction between punitive and corrective outcomes. One seeks to cause harm, while the other seeks to resolve it. When a wrongdoer faces failing plans or closed doors, these setbacks serve as a direct pressure to change course. This pressure is designed to prompt humility and offer a path toward restoration. It attempts to reconcile a heart that has drifted into deceit. As the agitator faces these complications, the faithful individual finds new resources, shifting the balance of favor. The goal of this process is restoration. It focuses on setting things right, not seeking revenge. A key indicator that justice is taking place is a change in your own perspective. This shift appears as a stabilizing piece that stays even when the external situation remains unresolved. The intense anger begins to lose its grip. Reaching a state where you can pray for the recovery of the person who hurt you shows that the cycle of harm has been broken within you. Finding this internal quiet is a more lasting victory than seeing someone else fail. Moving through this season requires clear action. You can pray for a resolution without becoming consumed by the details of the outcome. Relinquishing the right to retaliate is not an invitation for further mistreatment. You must maintain strict boundaries and separation to ensure your safety. Stepping out of the role of the referee allows the process to work on its own timeline. You surrender the burden of deciding the penalty. By letting go of the role of the executioner, you gain your own freedom. You allow the natural progression of these events to reach their conclusion.